The following program contains sax and violins. Parental discretion is advised.
Live from Denver, Colorado, across the world, wide web at 128 kilobytes per second. Cynical, intolerant Brian Hadley, and the fun-loving lover of fun, Jerry Lee McGuire. And now, from Live 365, it's Soundcheck, Denver music scene.
And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, 10-pinners, duck-pinners, to Soundcheck, the Denver music scene. I'm Brian P. along with Jerry Lee. We are broadcasting live from the Hollywood Bowling Alley. That's the Hollywood Bowling Alley in Commerce City, where dozens cheer.
Where dozens cheer.
How you doing, Jerry Lee?
I'm doing great, man, because I have got 3 strikes in a row. And what do you call that? A chicken. I have a chicken.
I don't know. I don't do very good turkey, but it's called a turkey.
It's called a turkey? Oh, okay. Anyway, I'm having fun. I love bowling alleys.
I'm not much of a bowler, but they've got cheap PBRs and the fries are wonderful. So
yeah.
I'm good. I'm good to go.
We've got a great show tonight. Oh, boy, we're going to have some big fun tonight.
We are.
Bruce Thompson, a.k.a., which means I don't know what a.k.a.
Also known as.
Oh, thanks. He's also known as Dr. Blue. He's going to entertain us tonight. I've been friends with Bruce for about 36 years, so I'm looking forward to this one. Plus, we have a big stack of Denver records to spin. We got some concert calendar info, and even a double shot of the Rumble coming your way. Yeah.
Hey, we also have our local music guru calling in. He's been absent for the last couple of weeks, but he's going to be calling in tonight. David Barber.
All right.
The webmaster at Rock On Colorado and the author of Gigging, everything you need to know about playing gigs except how to play your act. He'll be calling in about 10 till
You've been
hour.
You've been practicing that title, haven't you? That's pretty darn good, Brian.
Thank you for noticing, Jerry. That's nice.
Hey, we have a jam-packed next 2 hours with the sound of your town. Hey, let's kick it all off with a hip twang as Suzi homewrecker ready for takeoff on Live 365.
All right, Suzi Homewrecker there with one called Strippers on Soundcheck.
Is that...
Yes?
You sure that's the name?
Yeah, that's the name, Brian. And you know what? This is one, that was one song I can always remember the lyrics to. Well, we're talking all at the same time.
Can you recite them for us?
You want me to recite the lyrics to that one?
Yes, please.
It goes, spinning the sound of Denver and Colorado for you, dropping the needle now on Man the Moon with Walls and Fences on Soundcheck.
Not permission. Who told you that? Whoa, are too damn expensive. Oh, you know that they are, and no war and no fence can stop them from getting to you. Colors square. Forget the contract, we won't need it if we don't need justice. Think of all the blacks being thrown out, along with nature's beauty and everything pure because you told them back. Like gloves keep you warm, this here gate keeps you safe. Don't doubt it, yes I know to be fact. But we all know that shields only last so long, and they won't pay for war. Wars and fences are too damn expensive. Oh, you know that they are, and no war and no fence can stop them from getting to you.
Pretty hip tune there by Man the Moon for you there on Soundcheck. Hey, just a quick reminder, there are still a few shows left for the Arvada Center Summer Stage Concert Series. Clint Black will be there at the 69th and Wadsworth Stage on August 19th, and Johnny Lang September 10th, just to name a couple. For the full schedule, hit up the summeratcenter.com for the Arvada Center Summer Stage Concert Series. Hey, rolling into another Wednesday night local music party right here. Let's fire off some Spiv now with Not For Years on Live 365.
Well, you said there'd be no one sharing your bed. Oh, not for years, not for years. Then what were those late night moans, rustlings and groans, whoa, permeating the walls of your house? How quickly the apple falls see. Strutting your hour upon the stage like a poor player. Love is all around, you say it can't be found. What a naysayer. My friends, we're all cracked, strung out and shooting smack. But oh, whoa, that's not for me. Well, I'll take a drink, then I will take tea. Whoa, but take the rest and let me be. But you said that you'd quit smoking. This time you weren't joking, and now you're lighting number 23. Strutting your hour upon the stage like a poor player. Love is all around, you say it can't be found. What a naysayer. Only in the meadow, the funeral scene. What we've been through, where we've been. Is there anything as sad as a life with no love? Damn strange how you hop into a fad. It can happen so fast, and all you have to do is change how you clad.
Yeah, that's all you got to do. Just change your plan. Taking some advice from Spiv on your Denver music pit stop. Soundcheck the Denver music scene. We are at a bowling alley having a great time.
Broadcasting live from the Hollywood Bowling Alley in Commerce City, where dozens cheer. You're listening to Soundcheck. That's Jerry Lee. I'm Brian P.
You know,
And I'm out of fries, Jerry Lee.
are you? Well, I'm not going to go up and get them.
I wouldn't ask him.
That lady will be by sometime soon. You know,
True.
I wonder, like, you know, when was bowling invented? Who invented bowling? Was it any idea?
You know, since you ask,
I have a feeling we're going to hear music.
according to the International Bowling Museum and Hall of Fame, what are you laughing at?
I'm not
A
laughing.
British anthropologist discovered in the 1930s evidence of bowling items in an Egyptian grave. The evidence suggests bowling dates back as far as 3200 BC.
So they found the bowling items in a grave. So basically, they were
I
like,
think it was a PBR and some French fries.
yeah, they're like, we got to get rid of this bowling stuff, man. They tried to bury it in a grave, but they brought it back up again.
Possibly.
My goodness.
Hey,
You know-
we got... Oh, go ahead.
No, I was say it's almost time for a break, isn't it?
It is, but I just wanted to let everybody know that we've got some Dr. Blue coming up
Yeah,
right
buddy.
after the break, as well as some other great Denver music, and Dave Barber will be calling in, so don't touch that browser.
Hey, get away from the browser.
We'll be right back.
This is Mario Andretti. You know me as a race car driver, but I'm also a Meals on Wheels volunteer. I've raced against the sport's biggest personalities, but I've never met more vibrant, amazing people than the seniors served by Meals on Wheels. You can make a difference by dropping off a hot meal and saying a quick hello. So, America, let's do lunch. Volunteer your lunch break at americaletsdolunch.org.
This message brought to you by Meals on Wheels America and the Ad Council.
People been saying to your friend, get a different face, and posting on their feed, they're super ugly. The things they say to them online are cruel and they're not true. So tell your friend, I'll stand up for you. Don't worry, I know what to do.
Know someone being bullied online? You can be a witness and make a difference by letting the world know it isn't cool and by letting your friend know you care. Learn more at eyewitnessbullying.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
Oh, baby, got my shirt off and my belt buckle loose, and I'm ready to rock and roll. You're listening to Soundcheck, the Denver music scene, on Live 365, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Blue.
Well, I got a lot of talent, I got a lot of skill. I drink a lot of coffee, take a lot of pills. There's one thing I just don't do. I don't drive, I gotta use my shoes 'cause I'm hoofing. Yes, I'm walking No bike, no car, no wheels at all, I'm hoofing. Well, I used to drive my car all over town. Traffic and pollution just brought me down. The price of gas has gotten so high. I know if I drive, I'm gonna cry, so I'm hoofing. Yes, I'm walking. No bike, no car, no wheels at all, I'm hoofing. Well, I could take the bus, but it goes too slow. Got people to see and places to go. I could take an Uber, but I ain't got enough. Gonna use my legs and strut my stuff, so I'm hoofing. Yeah, I'm walking. No bike, no car, no wheels at all, I'm hoofing. No bike, no car, no wheels at all, I'm hoofing.
Hey! All right, Dr. Blue here on Soundcheck, the Denver music scene. Was that was an original, I take it?
That was an original song, yes, indeed.
Sorry, I had to get some reverb off of there. Now you'll sound a little more normal.
If that's at all possible.
Hey, we want to thank you so much for joining us tonight, Mr. Blue, Dr. Blue, sorry.
Thank you very much for having me. Let me join in on your magic here on Live 365 Soundcheck.
Yeah. Never heard it called magic, but I'll take it. So I want to ask you real quick, what exactly is that you're playing?
This is a baritone ukulele. There are many types of ukuleles. There's soprano, tenor, concert, and baritone, and this is the baritone version.
Okay, sounded good.
I just know that one that you get at Woolworths. I keep tuning it like too high.
I think they went out of business.
Did they?
Sold too many ukuleles.
Yeah, some bad ukuleles.
Exactly. So I take it that last song was an original?
It was indeed an original.
And fairly current, being that you mentioned Uber.
Actually, you know what? I actually remember that song in 1986. Yeah.
So the lyrics were changed.
The Uber was a recent change.
Yeah, I caught that one.
Gotcha. I'm more observant than you thought, huh, Jerry Lee?
And actually, coffee was a recent addition as well.
Yeah, I don't think I remember that line. I think it was something a little stronger, I think, back in the day. For those of you listening that don't know, I've been in many bands over the years with Bruce here throughout the decades. And, I got to say, I've always been a big fan of yours anyway. And, I'm always happy to call you a friend all those years and stuff. Let's see if I can name all the bands that you've been in. Maybe some of the people out there listening might remember some of these.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, I got Delanoy, Crystal, Slow Joe, Alive and Kicking, the Dusty Winkler Band, Nathan, okay, West Wind, the Glue-Ons, Cactus Jack, the Notorious Raisin Cane Band, Tom Slick, Sticky Fingers, the Blatz Boys. I think I was part of that one too, wasn't I?
Yes.
That was a while back. Fuzzy Cocktails. I'm sure I've missed a few in there, but now you're out there, making them dance. Is Dr. Blue? Tell us a little bit about that. I think that's great.
Well,
that's
after
fantastic.
all these
You're
bands and playing all different kinds of music, rock and roll and country western and new wave and punk and, oh my gosh, blues.
You've covered it all, bro.
Yeah, all kinds of different bands. And then it's been about 15 years ago, I decided to try going out and doing a solo thing. And I thought, well, I could go out and play at coffee shops or perhaps VFWs or something, because I was getting older and I didn't want to stay out until 2 a.m. anymore.
Hear, hear.
And I discovered that at the coffee shops that they weren't paying much attention. They were in there to, capture the Wi-Fi, and they were hovered over their laptops or whatever. And it was kind of by accident that I started playing at a senior center that I was a mailman at the time, and I delivered their mail, and I just asked if I could come and play. And they were so receptive, I thought, well, maybe I should go out and ask some other places. And after a while, my career evolved to where that's all I play.
That's all you do it, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's great, though, because your gigs are in the afternoon. You get off in time to go have dinner. Instead of, at 2 a.m. at an IHOP somewhere where...
Going and having breakfast.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Wow, that's great. I was looking at your schedule, and, I mean, there must be, about 15 different places or more? Am I stretching it?
It's probably about right, yeah. But they're just so receptive. They participate, and they get up and dance, and I mix it up. I play some rock and roll and old country stuff in there too, but a lot of sing-along things that they remember from their youth as well. So just a wide variety. So I guess it was good that I played all these different styles and bands and was familiar with stuff.
Oh,
so
there you go. Yeah, because then that way you can play any style at those gigs. And, I hope when I'm an old guy, when I'm an old guy, when I'm in one of those places, that, somebody like you is coming around doing that. It'll probably be you.
I don't.
Wow.
Playing at senior centers or senior apartment buildings is an industry now. There's over 300 such places in the Denver metro area, and most of them provide entertainment of some sort, whether it's weekly basis or daily basis. Some of them.
Okay. That makes sense. I mean, there's many things that you never get tired of, and as you get older, and I would have to say that music's most likely one of them.
You know what, Brian? I predict another chapter in Dave's book.
Ooh.
Playing senior citizen retirement homes.
Well, you know what? We'll mention that to him when we speak to him a little bit later.
He might be listening right now.
It's not a bad idea.
I think we have a recorded song now. Unless was there something you were going to add to that? I'm sorry. There.
Oh,
Bluto.
Let's play the song. Yeah,
I knew it was going to slip out sometime during the broadcast. We have these nicknames for each other that we have for years, and I've always called. It's weird for me to call him Bruce. I've always known him as Bluto. So if you hear that,
that's because of my nephew, Big Brad Corner.
Oh,
gave me that name.
I remember Big Bradley. He went back though. He's not here in town.
Nope, he's in Rockford, Illinois.
Okay. Well, what I was going to say is I think we got a recorded song that you brought. What are we going to play?
It's going to be an original song called Blues Thing.
Awesome. This is the amazing Dr. Blue with one called Blues Thing on Soundcheck, the Denver music scene.
Let's do it. Sometimes I'm up, sometimes I'm down. Sometimes I smile, and sometimes I frown. I can't be satisfied, I feel like crying. I'm 3 times 7 and I don't mind dying. Hot times and trouble sure to come my way. The blues come calling, but I don't let them stay. 12 bars. Blues thing. 3 chords. Blues thing. 1 dude. Blues thing. Well, I was standing at the crossroads, Highway 61, looking for some mojo, same as everyone. The dock man was there, a liar and a cheater, dealing for your soul, he's a mean mistreater. Mama got a chicken, she thought it was a duck. I'm in foul trouble, it's just bad luck. 12 bars. Blues thing. 3 chords. Blues thing. 1 dude. Blues thing. Making voodoo, magic, screaming, mojo, gypsy, rambling, rude, weeping, oh, wailing, gree, cry, voodoo.
play these changes. 12 full bars, one dude arranges. Lovesick, disgusted, judgment is blurred. I may get better, but I'll never be cured. 12 bars. Blues thing. 3 chords. Blues thing. One dude. Blues thing.
The storks are bringing me a baby brother! We can do this together!
All right, let's go.
Storks know how to keep kids safe. Do you?
What?
Oh my gosh, you don't know!
I know.
You don't! Oh man, you laugh when you're uncomfortable.
No.
Making sure your child is in the right car seat is one of the steps to safer travel.
I will rock this!
You will rock this!
To know for sure that your child is in the right car seat for their age and size, visit safercar.gov/the right seat. Cool. Very cool. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
It's important to plan ahead for emergencies, like the storm. When it kicked in, we had a plan. We were able to get in touch with each other in no time.
Idea how to find each other.
The whole experience was fine.
the most frightening 10 hours of my life.
If there's one piece of advice I'd offer other moms out there, it's to stay calm and keep to the plan.
Some parents plan ahead. Some don't. Make sure you know where to find your family in an emergency. Start your plan at ready.gov. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
This copyrighted broadcast is property of Soundcheck, the Denver music scene.
Any rebroadcast or reproduction without express written consent is in violation of federal law and strictly prohibited.
Some assembly required.
Not actual size.
Batteries not included.
Use only as directed.
Void where prohibited.
Actual mileage may vary.
No animals were harmed during the production of this broadcast.
All musicians over 18 years of age. Do not listen to this program if you have high blood pressure,
heart disease,
diabetes,
thyroid disease,
asthma,
glaucoma,
or difficulty urinating.
May be too intense for some viewers.
Parental discretion advised.
Hippies beware.
Welcome back to Soundcheck, the Denver music scene.
Yes!
Hippies beware.
All right.
Brian
Man,
P.
I'm hot tonight.
Oh, you got another? Yeah, man, that's a ham bone, isn't it?
It is a ham bone. I am a ham bone.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. Hey, we have Dr. Blue here with us tonight.
Yep.
In the studio. We'll be hearing more from him very soon.
He's buying beer, too, which is great.
Nice.
He's buying beer for everybody over here in lanes 1, 3, and 7.
But he keeps buying good stuff, and I like PBR.
And I don't even drink, so.
Well, there you go. Hey, you know what it's time for?
I do.
What is it time for?
It's time now for a Soundcheck concert calendar update. This update brought to you by Crapple Soups. Be a man. Eat crapples. Looking at some happenings that you sent us for this weekend. Tomorrow night, Thursday, August 10th, it's Blackheart Saints, Children of Alcatraz, Framing the Red, Filthy Heathens, and Big Green Carpet at Herman's Hideaway. Now for Friday, August 11th, don't miss the Dirty Bourbon River Show at the Lost Lake Lounge. Chrysler Plymouth plays Lonnie's. Norman Brown is at the Soiled Dove Underground. And the Rancid After Party is going down at the Goosetown Tavern this Friday night. Hey, without the game, this Waldo thing and his striped shirt, without the game, it got a whole lot harder. I had no idea what I just said. But on Saturday, August 12th, you can check out the Engage Music Festival at the Summit Music Hall. It's an all-ages show. Starts at 11 a.m. with 19 bands hitting the stage.
Count them.
I will. 1, 2, 3,
4,
19. 6. Including One Flew West, Rumors Follow, Dallas Garcia, The Real Me, 1,000 Miles of Fire. Boo, I bet that hurts. Tonight We Rise, Postcards, and many, many more. Hey, Brian Hornbuckle takes the stage at Jake's Roadhouse. Signal 99, The Undertakers and Goat Hill Massacre cause carnage at the Toad Tavern, while the Old 97s, the Vandaliers, and King Cardinal rock the Globe Hall. I'll have more for you in the coming hours. Stay tuned for another concert calendar update just a few short miles down the road to the mobile station. By the way, Cecilia looks really nice in her summer dress tonight. Just thought I would throw that in.
I didn't even see her.
Oh, you will. She's bringing some notes in soon. Anyway, playing all the local stuff all the time on Soundcheck since 1997 with a small 18-year break there. All loaded up for your pleasure. Here are the Glue-Ons with their big hits. Sue Your Parents. Dig this early 80s vibe on Live 365.
cell. Brain is growing in that cell, but not very well, very well, very well.
The Glue-Ons there, suing their parents on Soundcheck. The Glue-Ons were part of that first wave of punk that came through Denver in the 70s and early 80s. Although you weren't on that single, Bluto, did you did a stint with the Glue-Ons? You got a quick story about that band at all? Or?
Well, yeah, I was there at the beginning of the band. And in fact, we played a number of shows, and there was always probably 4 or 5 different bands on the bill. And it would be whatever hall they could rent,
right?
And sell tickets and whatever. And it was funny; all the bands were in the same position because basically punk rock was just kind of starting up at that point, and so nobody had much material. And it was funny how everybody broke it down. It's like, well, we have 27 minutes. Oh, we've got 31 minutes. Okay. And it's like, well, what if you get excited and play your songs faster? Well, then we have less.
You just take your time breaking down, I take it?
Some of those bands, that handful of bands, one would be like the Young Weasels was one, right?
Young Weasels, the Jetsons.
Astro Beats, maybe? Or am I going too early for that?
I don't remember them for sure, or at what point they came in. I remember them, but yeah, and I'm... You know, there's been a lot of PBRs that have gone under the bridge, so sometimes the memory is a little foggy.
Don't let Brian know that they're all under the bridge. He'll be down there. So
I'm going to go find them. I'm going to go find them.
So actually, you were with the band before they cut that single then?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and sometimes money rules. It was a financial opportunity that caused me to leave them. And yeah, sure. As soon as I leave, they start making records and doing pretty good.
Do you know anything about the B-side? It's called Bird Brain, and it's Allen Ginsberg talking.
And I missed all the Allen Ginsberg connection.
Oh, okay.
And that would have been really cool to meet up with him.
Wow, yeah, really. Well, I still got the B-side. I'll have to bring it over to your house sometime. Actually, you got this single, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Come to think of it. Well, anyway, that's enough of me talking. We're leaving Brian over here, I think, has some Dave Delacroix queued up. Do you not?
I'm just listening and enjoying. You don't worry about it. But yeah, we have more Dr. Blue coming up, as a matter of fact. Probably about 10 minutes. I think we're going to hear from him. But yeah, we do have a Dave Delacroix.
I'm up. I got to go bowl. Hang on.
Oh, all right. We'll update you on your role here after the song. This is Dave Delacroix, Love Amongst the Sirens. You're listening to Soundcheck, the Denver music scene.
All right, we want you there at 1507. Stand by 1, 221. Affirmative.
smooth and smoothful. Give your bread to Uncle Sam. Ain't nothing down on Main Street. You're out of business, wash and feed. And love amongst your sirens, sweet Jesus. Feels like you. Feels like you. Feels like love amongst the sirens. Got a $10 day. And someone's broken somewhere. You ask me what it is today. Your breath's a rosa for that one. A preacher man, a bag of yarn. And love amongst your sirens feels like you. Yeah, it feels like you. Yeah, it feels like you. Yeah, it feels like you.
All right, Love Amongst the Sirens from old friend of the show, Dave Delacroix, here on Soundcheck, the Denver music scene. Jerry Lee, I love that song.
All right. I love love. And, let's see if we can just keep the love vibe flowing right now. All right, right now, I want you to take your phone. I'm sure you have it on you right now, right? Everybody take their phone out there.
I got it.
All right, I want you to make a random call to any number, and when the person answers, just say, I love you. That's called a crank call love affair, and here they are with What's Wrong, Yvette, on LIVE 365. Wow.
That was a strange
That
ending.
was a strange ending. Yeah, Crank Call Love Affair on Soundcheck. And What's Wrong with Yvette? Did they ever find out what was wrong with Yvette? No, because the song ended too quick.
I'll have to look into that.
All
That's
right.
the way I received it, so I don't know.
Hey, we have lots of Soundcheck coming at you, and we got more from Dr. Blue coming your way after these important messages. Don't you go away now.
It may be hard to believe, but people just like you are already saving money. FeedThePig.org makes it easy. Their simple savings plan teaches you how to start saving without going overboard. So you don't need to start foraging wild berries.
I was skeptical, but these are actually pretty good.
You don't need to sell your soul to the devil.
$15 is the best I can do.
You just need feedthepig.org. Don't get left behind. Get tips and tools at feedthepig.org. Brought to you by the American Institute of CPAs and the Ad Council.
Welcome to Calvin's Barber Shop.
You all gotta see this.
I don't even want to know what you're looking at on that phone.
Well, you should. I was learning about the dangers of high blood pressure and that we need to get ours checked regularly. High blood pressure can increase the risk of heart attack or stroke, but this text program can help keep it at a healthy range. Just text Barbershop to 97779 to sign up.
I'll get right on it as soon as I'm done with this baby panda video.
Text Barbershop to 97779. A message from the American Heart Association and the Ad Council.
We drink and we know things. It's what we do. Soundcheck, the Denver music scene on Live 365.
Welcome back to Soundcheck, ladies and gentlemen, the fabulous Dr. Blue.
Well, thank you, and welcome everyone to the Hollywood Bowl. And we're going to run a special now for the next song. Woo-hoo! During this song only, alert your waitress or your bartender, and shots of kamikazes are only 50 cents. Hey! Next song only. Hey! North Carolina, way back in the hills, lived my old pappy, and he had him a still. He brewed white lightning till the sun went down. He filled him a jug and he passed it around. Mighty, mighty pleasing, pappy's corn squeezins. White lightning. Well, G-men, the T-men, the revenuers too, searching for the place where he made his brew. They were looking, trying to book him. Pappy kept on cooking. White lightning. I asked my pappy what he called his brew. He said white lightning instead of Mountain Dew. I took one sip and right away I knew, 'cause my eyes bugged out and my face turned blue. Lightning started flashing, thunder started crashing. Woo! White lightning. Well, the G-men, the T-men, the revenuers too, they're searching for the place where he made his brew. They were looking, trying to book him. Pappy kept on cooking. Woo! White lightning.
Lightning there.
White lightning from Dr. Blue here on Soundcheck, the Denver music scene. We have more Dr. Blue coming up real soon, but in the meantime, we have...
Yes?
What do we have?
Yes?
Man.
Yes?
I
can't get any higher than this.
I just don't know, man.
Okay. Do we have our special guest on the line?
We do. We have our special guest.
There it is.
Yeah, our local music guru, David A. Barber, the author of Gigging, Everything You Know About Playing Gigs Except How to Play Your Axe, and the webmaster at rockoncolorado.com. I believe he's on the line now. Dave, are you there?
I am here. How's
Hi.
it going, guys?
Good. How you doing, Dave?
Yeah.
It's been a while. We haven't had Dave for a couple of weeks now, so glad to have you back, mister.
Yeah.
Thank you.
How have you been?
You
been out busy shooting events, or what have you been doing?
Yeah, last week I was taking pictures, and I'm lucky. Tonight I was supposed to be up at Red Rocks, but they rescheduled it to Tuesday, so I'm here instead.
You didn't get to go tonight.
That works out good for us. What was supposed to happen at Red Rocks?
I took pictures of Miranda Lambert.
Oh yeah, that was last night, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. It was supposed to be tonight, but it was scheduled to last night.
Yeah, she's playing 2 nights.
Oh,
so.
I got you.
We're confused. We're bowlers.
Yeah, well, yeah. And I that's what I kind of wanted to talk to you about the event last night. So first of all, how did it go?
It went great, except for the rain part.
Oh,
yeah, that's right.
Lot of rain.
Not a ton, but just enough to make it a little cool, and everybody put on their rain gear, and it wasn't as much fun as if it had been nice and warm.
Do you got some plastic stuff for your cameras and stuff, Dave?
It's called a trash bag. Yes, I do.
Well, there you go. There you go.
That sounds like that's some pretty pro photo gear there, trash bags. So only if you get
it did the job.
The jumbo, heavy duty, double ply, all that. Hey, so when you do these photo shoots, do you just kind of like sneak up to the front and take pictures, or are you like actual press guy and you get to go wherever you want?
When it's a big show like at Red Rocks or Fiddlers or even the Bluebird and the Ogden, Gothic, places like that, I've got to get pre-approved by usually one of the artists or the venue or something like that.
Okay.
And I'll have like a photo pass that allows me to go up front and into the pit to shoot from, or like in this case, all the photographers were required to shoot from the soundboard, and they actually escorted us to the soundboard from where we shot for the first 3 songs, and then they made us go.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's pretty strict on that level.
Yeah, it's better than nothing. But yeah, I mean, if they let everybody and anybody do it, it would get a little out of hand, I would imagine.
Yes, it would. It would.
All right. Well, that's cool that you're. It sounds like you probably have some connections by now. You've been doing it for quite a while.
Yeah, I figured they all knew you, Dave. You didn't.
No, I wish they all did, but
more than better. So what's your next bigger event, photography wise, like at a bigger venue?
Let's see. I'm not sure if I've got anything for sure scheduled yet, because sometimes you don't find out until like the day before or a couple days before whether it's actually going to happen. But I believe the next event that I'm scheduled for is like having a concert with this Velorama thing, which is like a big bicycle race, and a concert that goes with it. I think that's this weekend.
Okay.
So what are some hot shows this weekend besides that one?
What's it?
What are some hot shows that are happening this weekend?
Shoot, there's a bunch of them, and of course, I can't think of any right off the top of my head.
Well, luckily I have one of those. Luckily, you're going to have one of those concert calendar updates coming your way, Dave.
Awesome.
Yeah, and I should. I'll give you some notice, but we kind of want to incorporate into your segment here. Just plug a band of your choice, something that you would recommend, and then maybe play a song from them. In the future, not tonight, obviously, because nobody's really prepared for that. But
yeah, we don't have any music.
As a matter of fact, we're out of music. So
we're out of music.
I hope you can talk for the next 69 minutes.
In fact, the last song we had just ended in the middle of the song.
See?
I heard
what
that. That was crazy.
That was crazy.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. I'm gonna have to look into that. So, but yeah, and so the photographs from last night, as well as some other shows, they will be on your Rock On Colorado website.
That is correct.
Okay.
And I just want to put a plug in. I think since last time I was on, I shot the entire underground music showcase.
Oh, man.
Which was 4 nights and plus during the day on Saturday and Sunday. All up and down South Broadway here.
Yeah, a lot of bands. How many bands was that?
Oh, my God, it was hundreds. I didn't shoot all of them, but it was hundreds.
Jeez.
But I probably shot myself 20 or 30 a day, so probably I'm sure I shot about 100.
Your fingers kind of numb, huh?
It was a lot of work. It was a lot of work.
Sure.
Especially having to run between venues, some of which were not very close together.
Did you have to have a pass or something for each venue as well, or is it just like one pass for the whole thing?
Since that's one big event, I was a volunteer for the UMS, and I was one of their official photographers, and they gave me passes that would get me in everywhere.
Okay, I need those.
Yeah, yeah, that's the way to go.
Right on, sounds good. Well, Dave, we, like I said, next time you call in, which will be hopefully next week, we would like you to give us and the listeners an idea of just what you recommend for an upcoming act to see that following weekend, and then we'll follow up with a song. And of course, if we don't have it, we'll have to get it, so we'll have to work out the details. But does that sound something That could be fun.
That sounds great. I will do that. No
Okay,
problem.
nice. And, incorporate that into whatever we want to discuss, maybe regarding your book or anything related to the music scene.
Okay.
Hey, have you ever heard of Justin Faye?
No, I haven't. Not off the top of my head.
Okay, just curious because we got a new submission this week, and he sent in a song. It's a really good one. We're going to play it here in a minute, and I was just wondering if you had heard of him. Sounds like an up-and-coming guy. His name is Justin Faye. He's from Senegal in West Africa, and he's up in Estes Park. So we're going to play that in a moment here.
Because he's listening now.
I hope so.
Aren't you, Justin?
And all of his following. Hey, once again, we have David A. Barber. He is the author of Gigging, Everything You Know, Everything You Need. Damn, that's just, there's so many words in it. Everything you need to know about gigging except how to play your axe. And you can find that book at giggingbook.com.
Correct. Thank you.
Also the webmaster at Rock On Colorado, which is also rockoncolorado.com, as well as Facebook. It is .com, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay, and it's also on Facebook. And Dave, thanks again for joining us as always, and hopefully we will have the pleasure of talking to you next week.
Thanks, David.
Thanks, guys.
All right, we'll talk to you soon.
Take care, buddy.
Yeah, that was David A. Barber. And as I said, we have a song from an artist named Justin Faye. He's a pop singer, songwriter, guitarist, musical performer, and entertainer residing in Estes Park, Colorado. He is from, I guess it's, what?
Senegal.
How's it pronounced?
Senegal.
Senegal. Yeah, with an
Senegal.
E. Yeah, see, I don't know.
Yes, Senegal.
And then it says it's pronounced.
We couldn't pronounce it, but she's the only one that could pronounce it.
And then it says it's pronounced chess, but that's only if you know the Noon language, whatever that means. You speak Noon?
I speak at noon usually, but I have a mouthful of lunch.
All right, well, let's play it. This one's called Bree Tree, and it's from Justin Faye, and you heard it here first on Soundcheck, the Denver music scene.
Woohoo!
This afternoon, just one free. I lean back against the tree, release my mind free, but I mostly think of free. Hey, hey, I'm under the free tree. Hey, hey, I'm under the free tree. Every time I close my eyes when I'm blue, her gorgeous magic face levitates me. These nights when I am really through, all I need is fresh air from the free tree. I'm under the free tree. Hey, hey, I'm under the free tree. When the night comes, I walk in the farm, gazing on the starlight crown that I wanna hold in my arms. Hey, hey, I'm under the free tree. Hey, hey, I'm under the free tree. Every time I close my eyes when I'm blue, the gorgeous magic face that
Okay, what are you wearing right now?
Nothing.
That's right. So mommy's going to teach you how to dress yourself. Underwear always comes first, name tag at the back, then pants, then shirt. Get the first button in the right hole or you have to start all over. Socks going first, then shoes, right on right, left on left. With shoelaces, just take the ends, cross them over, switch the loops, the rabbit goes down the hole, pull tight, and you're left with bunny ears. Got it? Why are your pants on your head?
Most parenting's hard to do in just 2 minutes. But 2 minutes twice a day making sure they brush their teeth is easier, and it could help save them from a lifetime of tooth pain. Visit 2min2x.org to find out more. A message from the Partnership for Healthy Mouths, Healthy Lives, and the Ad Council.
This message is for all of you sitting in the passenger seat. And apologies if it gets a little uncomfortable. But how does it feel to be at the mercy of someone who thinks a random text is more important than your life? Someone who takes their eyes off the road while speeding along in a 3-ton hunk of steel. Freaky, right? Well, why not just ask them to stop? Or better yet, volunteer to text for them. It might be a little awkward, but believe me, you'll live.
Learn more at stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
We are live outside the home of Joe and Rosie Goddard, where a pretty big tickle fight broke out just minutes ago. Sources say their father instigated the laughter. Let's go inside for a comment. Apparently, they have no comment. Dads, let this be a reminder that it only takes a moment to make a moment. Call 877-4DAD-411 or visit fatherhood.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
How's it going? I'm having a stroke. Are you going to shake my hand? I'm having a stroke. Wow, you're not even moving your arm. I'm having a stroke.
When someone is having a stroke, they may not be able to say it with words, but their body language will tell you loud and clear. Look for FAST. F, face drooping. A, arm weakness. S, speech difficulty. T, time to call 911 immediately. Know the sudden signs. Spot a stroke fast. Visit strokeassociation.org. Brought to you by the American Stroke Association and the Ad Council.
And now, hour 2 of Soundcheck, the Denver music scene on Live 365. Welcome back to Soundcheck, the Denver music scene. I'm Brian P. along with Jerry Lee. We are broadcasting live from the Hollywood Bowling Alley in Commerce City, where dozens cheer. Hey, Jerry Lee, I got to tell you this real quick. What was that song about love earlier?
Oh, that was a Crank Call Love Affair. I was telling the audience to call somebody at random and just tell them that I love you. Yeah, and what happened?
Well, my phone started ringing. It was my brother. And I'm like, oh, man, I'm in the middle of my show. So I figured, no big, I'll call him later. He hangs up. He calls again. And then I actually answered the phone off the air and said, hey, bro, I'm in the middle of my show. I don't know if you can hear me, but I'll call you later. So then he texts and says, was just calling to say,
I love you. That's
Isn't that
awesome.
sweet? That's Dave. Dave
Spread the
out
love, man.
So we got Dave out in Virginia listening, my bro. Thanks for listening, bro. I hope you're still listening, but if you're not, thanks for listening earlier. So
hey, spread the love. Spread the love. You know, there's still more info coming in for you, Denver, so let's catch fire to another Soundcheck concert calendar update. This update brought to you by Crapple Soups. Be a man. Eat Crapples. Hey, plenty more going down for this Friday, August 11th. Rock out with the Johnny O Band at Jake's Roadhouse. The Vintage Reggae Society and the Mile High Soul Club take over the Larimer Lounge. The Fabulous Dr. Blue is at Fraser Meadows. Strange Americans fill the Bluebird Theater, and Dangerous Friends, Bud Bronson and the Good Timers, and Animal Actress bring the house down at the High Dive this Friday night. I've dated a couple of those animal actresses back in the day.
You sure they weren't animal activists?
And some of those, too, back in the day.
All right, just checking.
All right, after waking up late with your animal actress or activist girlfriend on Saturday, August 12th, shower off and get on down to the Three Kings Tavern for Bottom Bracket, Pitch Invasion, and Dryer Fire. Look out. The Substitutes rock your mom's house. The Doofus Patrol appear at Lonnie's Pub.
Isn't Game of Thrones on that night?
I'm sorry. I've got to go down and see the Doofus Patrol. And, of course, Modern Leisure, Downtime, and Kyle Emerson take stage at the High Dive. Let's jump up to next Tuesday, August 15th. Yeah, Tuesday. That's what's throwing me off. Hey, I just wanted to remind you that the Melvins will be at the Gothic Theater with special guest spotlights. You got something happening? Hit us up at soundcheckden@gmail.com. Next concert calendar update only 7 or less showers away. All right, let's turn it over to Brian P. now.
Oh, yeah, I guess we got some Colfax Speed Queen coming up. Oh, no, wait, that's after this next song, isn't it?
Your brother just called and he said he loved me too. I love you, Dave.
Isn't that sweet?
That's awesome.
He's such a nice boy.
Spread it, people. Just call random people right now. Call anybody you do not know. And just when they answer and say, hello, who is this? You just say, I love you. There you go.
Okay. It's time now for On This Day in Music.
Yes, it is. And with an ounce to bounce around the house, here's the forever cynical Brian P. with
On This Day in
On
Music.
This Day in Music, August 9th.
Cecilia!
64.
The Rolling Stones appeared at the New Elizabeth Ballroom in Bellevue, Manchester. 2 policemen fainted and another was taken to the hospital with broken ribs after trying to control over 3,000 screaming teenagers.
75.
The Bee Gees started a 2-week run at number 1 on the U.S. singles chart with Jive Talkin', the group's second U.S. number 1. It made number 5 in the UK.
80.
AC/DC scored their first UK number 1 album with Back in Black. It was the first ACD album recorded without former lead singer Bon Scott, who died on February 1980 at the age of 33 and was dedicated to him. The album has sold an estimated 49 million copies worldwide to date, making it the second highest selling album of all time and the best-selling hard rock or heavy metal album, as well as the best-selling album ever released by the band.
94.
During an Oasis gig at Riverside in Newcastle upon Tyne, England, guitarist Noel Gallagher, there he is again, we're always talking about Noel, or is it Liam? I don't know, they're both a bunch of D-bags. Anyway,
we're always talking about him, right?
He was hit in the face by a man who had jumped on the stage. Noel refused to carry on playing, and after leaving the stage, a mob of over 300 people attacked the band's bus as they were leaving.
2005.
Mark Cohen survived being shot in the head during an attempted carjacking as he left a concert in, where? Denver, Colorado. Cohen was struck in the temple by the bullet, but it did not penetrate his skull. Police said a man tried to commandeer Cohen's tour bus as it left the show. The attacker was fleeing police after trying to pay a hotel bill with a stolen credit card.
15.
Little Mix were at number 1 on the UK singles chart with Black Magic. It was released as the lead single from their third studio album, Get Weird. And that's it for On This Day in Music, August 9th. And now we have a song queued up here. Jerry Lee, want to tell us about this band called Bathtub Crank?
Oh, yes. Is this is the one, Cecilia, you look great in your dress, but you're giving me the wrong notes, my dear.
Isn't there a new drug that is basically Bathtub Crank? I forgot what it's called, though.
Oh, yeah. You know, this one, we're playing the old and the new sound here on Soundcheck. Another great band on the scene here in Denver. Catch them if you can. Here's Colfax Speed Queen with that good old Bathtub Crank. Mixing it up for distribution on Live 365.
Think you need a
Far out, ripping through another Wednesday night of Mile High rock and roll on Soundcheck with Colfax Speed Queen there. That one for Justin, listening in at the Mesa Motor Inn on West Colfax. Hey, a big thanks to all who are tuning in each week. A shout out to Randy, who even misses the Carson show to tune in every Wednesday night. And that's saying something because I never miss Carson. And I have to miss him on Wednesday nights. Hey, right now we got another one from Dr. Blue. We got an original from Dr. Blue. This one's called I'm Pissed. And you heard it here first on Soundcheck, the Denver music scene.
There's a pounding in my head as I'm lying in my bed. The day's barely started, I'm pissed. To get the day going, I jumped into the shower, adjusted to a toasty warm mist. The heater went south, icy water in my mouth. Now my heart started, I'm pissed. In her hand, giving it to me, and that's a twist. Get some milk and some bread, don't go drinking it instead. She spoils all my fun, and I'm pissed. My dog was lying there licking his nuts, 'cause his paws won't close into a fist. Then I stepped in his crap, gave my forehead a slap. It's in between my toes, and I'm pissed. You're not working very hard, and you're a retard. I get no respect, and
Hello, Kubo. What have you got planned for today?
Come on, this way.
Adventure can be found anywhere, but the best place to start is in the forest.
It's the most powerful magic there is.
Head outside to discover incredible animals.
Wow.
And beautiful plants that come together to create an unforgettable adventure. So grab your loved ones and explore a world of possibilities. Visit discovertheforest.org to find the closest forest or park to you. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the U.S. Forest Service.
My teacher said that we should have a plan in case of an emergency. Do we have one?
First thing I'm gonna do is grab a flashlight with dead batteries.
I'm going to start randomly throwing clothes in the bag. You two will be hiding in the closet and Dad won't be able to find you.
And that's when we both start crying.
Uncontrollably. Can you pass the cutlets?
Winging it is not an emergency plan. Make sure your kids know what to do during an emergency, who to call, where to meet, what to pack. Search Ready Kids at nyc.gov or call 311. Brought to you by the New York City Office of Emergency Management and the Ad Council.
We don't have a single friend in the diamond business. Soundcheck, the Denver music scene on Live 365.
All right, our guest this evening at the bowling alley tonight is Dr. Blue, and here he is now with a little tune called Good Luck Charm.
I'd like to send this next song out to the fella that's bowling in the next lane here. That's Walter White, and I'm assuming his good luck charm must have been Jesse.
Hey!
I don't want a four-leaf clover, don't want an old horseshoe. I want your kiss, 'cause I just can't miss with a good luck charm like you. Come on and be my little good luck charm, you sweet delight. I want a good luck charm hanging on my arm to have, to hold tonight. I don't want a silver dollar, a rabbit's foot on a string. The happiness in your caress, no rabbit's foot can bring. Come on and be my little good luck charm, you sweet delight. I want a good luck charm hanging on my arm to have, to hold tonight. If I found a lucky penny, I'd toss it across the bay. Your love is worth all the gold on earth. No wonder that I can say, come on and be my little good luck charm, you sweet delight. I want a good luck charm hanging on my arm to have, to hold tonight. To have, to hold tonight. Tonight.
Hey, Walter White likes that one.
He does indeed. He does indeed. We have Dr. Blue live in the studio.
Yeah. Hey, like I said, I was telling the audience I played with you for a lot of years. The first time we played together was in '81 with Raising Cane. How did you find out about that? How did that audition? How did you find out about that audition and come over to Don's house?
I believe it was an ad in the paper. Didn't Don put an ad in the paper?
He might have.
Because back in 1981, things were a little different. We didn't have the internet. And I'm assuming it was either the newspaper or maybe like the Westward. Was Westward a going concern at that point in time?
Yeah, and I'm thinking more, there was bulletin boards at music stores back then.
That's another possibility.
I forgot about that. All I know is when you joined the band shortly after, like within a week or so, we got Denny in. And man, did that band that turned into that was just an awesome band from 81 to 83.
We had nothing but fun.
Nothing but fun. We were the house band up at Sam's on Lookout Mountain.
Many a drown night. I'm surprised we're still alive.
Hey, tell us about your time. You also did time with Tom Slick.
I did play with Tom Slick it was not a long time. It was about 9 months worth. And we had a sit-down engagement at a local motel that had a lounge, and we played in their lounge there. And it was, a normal kind of a show from 9 till 2. And in that time, we would play one song. We would start at 9 o'clock, and we did not stop playing until 2 o'clock. And he would morph from song to song to song, and the band never stopped.
Did you wear diapers, hopefully? My goodness.
Well, after a couple of times of doing it, it's like, okay, let's see, it's 4 hours to showtime. I can't have anything more to drink.
No doubt. 'Cause I can imagine. I've played sets that long, and geez.
And you had to be on your toes all the time because he would sometimes tell you what song he was going to go into or not, or what key, because he wouldn't necessarily play a song in the same key every time. It was a challenge, but after a while, you just kind of got used to just being able to go with the flow. And
4 hours
yes,
straight,
talking
dude,
about playing live, it's like, well, you didn't worry too much about making mistakes because it was pretty much inevitable.
Oh, yeah. He used to be a disc jockey at the old KWBZ, I think. BZ.
Yeah.
Was it around the same time he was doing that? Or?
Yes. In fact, he had the radio show, and I called in a few times and made requests of songs. And he had all kinds of people. He had quite a wide... And one of the cool things about playing that gig with Tom Slick is I got to play with Jake Jabs. He came up and played guitar for a couple of songs.
That's right, Jake does play.
That was kind of cool.
Awesome. Hey, and also you got into a country vein for a while there. You were with Cactus Jack, and was the Winfield as well was country, weren't they?
West Wind, yes.
West Wind. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Same thing, though, but it was...
Well, you were probably in the other band as well. So.
West Wing, yes. It'd probably be good if I was in the West Wing right now. Might be a little calmer.
Tell us a little about the Cactus Jack Band. We actually have a song queued up here, If You Don't Start Drinking. So,
I think that's the title.
Well, I do love country music, and I loved my time playing with Cactus Jack. That was a fun band as well, but I was a bad influence on them at times because it's like, oh, well, we got to do some Rolling Stones, and we got to play the Beatles, and we got to play George Thorogood, which is the next song that we're going to hear.
How did those country audiences take some of that?
Because
they're picky.
They are picky, but they liked it.
Well, that's
it's
good.
like as long as we didn't do, 6 of them in a row.
Okay.
If we slipped one in between Hank Williams songs, it's like, okay. Oh, we aren't going to do the NASCAR dancing for this next song.
Did you ever try to throw any trance into the set?
Or Helter Skelter by the Beatles or something?
We did do some EDM, but...
All right. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, our guest this evening is Dr. Blue. It's been great listening to him and his music.
And he's a real doctor, by the way,
yes,
ladies and gentlemen. If you'd like to call in and get a prescription.
Yeah. Actually, just plays one on TV on that show called West Wing, which Jerry Lee mentioned earlier.
Dude, don't say that stuff when I'm drinking.
Wow.
It's coming out of my nose.
That Budweiser came out his nose.
No, I'm not drinking.
Wait, is there a doctor in the
I'm
house?
not drinking booze, folks. I don't
drink. Right. This is If You Don't Start Drinking. And it's by Cactus Jack, featuring tonight's guest, Dr. Blue.
All right.
And it's here on Soundcheck, the Denver music scene.
I'm tired of putting up with your sober ways. You do an alcoholic haze, you better change. I'm begging you please, 'cause if you don't stop drinking, I'm gonna leave. I wake up in the morning, yeah, I'm hungry to the roof. I get no sympathy, baby, you're too aloof. You better change. I'm begging you please, 'cause if you don't stop drinking, I'm gonna leave. Budweiser, Miller Lite, take a little hit, baby, it's alright. All the fella wants is company. Come on, baby, have a taste with me. You say it's alright, baby, you don't care. But when I indulge, I get that icy stare. You better change. I'm begging you, please. if you don't start drinking, I'm gonna leave. Stress and strife, sobriety just ain't my way of life. You better change. I'm begging you, please. 'Cause if you don't start drinking, I'm gonna leave. Come on, baby, have some fun with me. You say it's alright, baby, you don't care. But when I indulge, I get that icy stare. You better change. I'm begging you, please. 'Cause if you don't start drinking, I'm gonna leave. Well, if you don't start drinking, I'm gonna leave. Yeah, if you don't start drinking, I'm gonna leave.
This is Mario Andretti. You know me as a race car driver, but I'm also a Meals on Wheels volunteer. I've raced against the sport's biggest personalities, but I've never met more vibrant, amazing people than the seniors served by Meals on Wheels. You can make a difference by dropping off a hot meal and saying a quick hello. So, America, let's do lunch. Volunteer your lunch break at americaletsdolunch.org.
This message brought to you by Meals on Wheels America and the Ad Council.
People been saying to your friend, get a different face, and posting on their feed, they're super ugly. The things they say to them online are cruel and they're not true. So tell your friend, I'll stand up for you. Don't worry, I know what to do.
Know someone being bullied online? You can be a witness and make a difference by letting the world know it isn't cool and by letting your friend know you care. Learn more at eyewitnessbullying.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
This copyrighted broadcast is property of Soundcheck, the Denver music scene.
Any rebroadcast or reproduction without express written consent is in violation of federal law and strictly prohibited.
Some assembly required.
Not actual size.
Batteries not included.
Use only as directed.
Void where prohibited.
Actual mileage may vary.
No animals were harmed during the production of this broadcast.
All musicians over 18 years of age do not listen to this program if you have high blood pressure,
heart disease,
diabetes,
thyroid disease,
asthma,
glaucoma,
or difficulty urinating.
May be too intense for some viewers.
Parental discretion advised.
Hippies beware.
Welcome back to Soundcheck, the Denver music scene. Brian P. along with Jerry Lee. We are broadcasting live from the Hollywood Bowling Alley in Commerce City, where
right.
dozens cheer.
Dozens cheer.
Our guest tonight is Dr. Blue, a.k.a. Bruce.
And he's really blue. He actually
Thompson.
painted himself blue for the gig, which is kind of hip. That's cool.
Is he part of that Blue Man group, perhaps?
Nope.
I don't know about you, Jerry Lee, but I've had too many PBRs, but these fries are really good, and the more PBRs I drink, the more fries I eat. So
I've had 0 PBRs, but a whole lot of water.
Bad things can happen.
Yeah. Hey, you know what it's time for?
I do.
Well, tell me.
And now, spinning the wax from Denver's past, here's Jerry Lee with the Retro Record Box.
That's right. This edition of the Far Out Retro Record Box is brought to you by the Retro Denver Facebook page. That's Retro Denver Metro Facebook page. So, in a sea of hairspray and spandex during the mid-'80s Denver music scene, out pops this little mod band in snappy suits and some of the most catchiest tunes you ever want to sing along to. And tonight, out of the box, I'm spinning a twin spin of the Rumble, one of my favorites from Denver's past. Loaded up for blast off, here are the Rumble from 1985, live from the American Cablevision Studios in Wheat Ridge with Trendy Girl.
Look pretty weird. She's in and out the trendy world. Not a doubt, she's a trendy girl. Got some party boots, a tattoo love, leather jacket and fingerless gloves. Tie-dye hair, a Batman ring. She didn't like sex until she heard it was in. Trendy, trendy, where you going? Trendy, trendy, where you don't go. I think you would be better off with to make us see, yeah. She wants the cover of a magazine, yeah. See, there's something wrong. Guess the only thing she wants in life is to belong. She knows the words to her song. Trendy, trendy, where you going? Trendy, trendy, where you don't know. You would be better off away from here. Trendy, trendy, where you going? Trendy, trendy, where you don't know. I think you would be better off away from
It's a double shot of the Rumble from the Retro Record Box.
She's a drag, she's a drag, she's a well-known drag. She thinks she's tough and things like that. She doesn't have a reason, just a lot of flash. I didn't know I had a match with her. Now I see the light. I tell you why. She's a well-known. She's a well-known. She's a well-known drag. I was quite prepared for that eventuality. But now there's things we shared, they really don't mean too much of me, much of me, much of me. Now you can see her on the TV screen. She gets things wrong and looks real mean. Tries to make it look she's a celebrity. She doesn't know the way she sings at me. The sound turned down, we say the rudest thing. She's a well-known. She's a well-known. She's a well-known. She's a well-known drag.
She is a well-known drag. Double shot of the Rumble to round out this segment of the Retro Record Box. I promise more vintage spins from Denver's past next week. Hey, still plenty of Soundcheck coming your way, with Brian P's Always Judge a Band by its Cover segment just minutes away, and still plenty of Denver records to spin for you like this one. for Laurice listening in Golden. Here's Spell with Superstar sending you sideways on Live 365. Spell on Soundcheck for you. Hey, loaded up and ready now. We have something by Green Brian Broadcast. This one's called Fallacy.
It's actually Green Briar Broadcast, but thank you.
Okay, sorry.
No, I just wanted to play this one because been following this band. It's a friend of mine, and they're going through some changes. So stick around.
They're changing the name to Green Brian Broadcast.
You know, you might have something there.
Hey,
I will mention it.
Have something.
But no,
there.
we'll be updating you on some of that. But yeah, in the meantime, it's a song from Green Brian Podcast. This one's called Fallacy on Soundcheck the Denver Music Scene.
Bowl on, brother.
But you can't see how my mind revolves around your idiotic crown. It's time to take a pitiful life. So you can pound it down, save yourself
All right, let's go.
Storks know how to keep kids safe. Do you?
What?
Oh my gosh, you don't know.
I know.
You don't. Oh man, you laugh when you're uncomfortable.
No.
Making sure your child is in the right car seat is one of the steps to safer travel.
I will rock this.
You will rock this.
To know for sure that your child is in the right car seat for their age and size, visit safercar.gov/the right seat. Cool. Very cool. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
It's important to plan ahead for emergencies, like the storm. When it kicked in, we had a plan.
Separated.
We were able to get in touch with each other in no time.
Idea how to find each other.
The whole experience was
the most frightening 10 hours of my life.
If there's one piece of advice I'd offer other moms out there, it's to stay calm and keep to the plan.
Some parents plan ahead. Some don't. Make sure you know where to find your family in an emergency. Start your plan at ready.gov. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
This is John Gonzalez, and you're listening to Soundcheck, the Denver music scene.
Welcome back to Soundcheck, the Denver music scene. As Johnny G said, I'm Brian P. along with Jerry Lee, and we are broadcasting live from the Hollywood Bowling Alley in Commerce City.
Yeah, it's fun.
Where dozens cheer. The fries are greasy, the beer is cold.
And the shoes don't fit.
Well, if you get the right size, they do.
Well, I have a 13 and I have a 14 because they didn't have two 14s.
13 and a half, maybe?
Nope, I have a 13 and 14. It's working, though, because I have one leg longer than the other anyway.
That's kind of freaky.
I know.
Is there a name for that?
I think it's one leg longer than the other syndrome.
I will definitely have that in the next show, along with that music.
I know you will.
When one has a leg longer than the other, I don't know.
I got kind of a hitch in my get-along when I walk, though.
Our guest tonight is Dr. Blue, and we're going to hear one more live one from him coming up real soon. So stick around. Mm-hmm. In the meantime,
with an ounce to bounce around the house, here's the forever cynicalistic Brian P.
That's right. It's always judge a band by its cover. This week's band is... They've become one of the most popular bands on the Denver music scene, drawing enthusiastic crowds and amassing a loyal following who love what this band does, providing its audiences with music that moves the body and soul, music with maximum groove. They combine two energetic lead vocalists with a tight rhythm and horn section, pristine vocal harmonies, and a repertoire of songs that spans 5 decades of funk, soul, and R&B. It's Denver cover band Thumpin', and here is their showcase demo here on Soundcheck.
Trying to do
got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet, feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, and it goes like this. Take me by the tongue and I'll know you. Kiss me till you're drunk and I'll show you all the moves that Jagger. Got the moves that Jagger. Got the moves that Jagger. Your wonderful soul is you, your sexy lady. But you walk around here like you wanna be someone else. She's dressed in yellow, she says hello. Come sit next to me, you my fella. You run over there without a second to lose. What comes next? Bust the move, come on. If you want it, see what? You got that's right. If you want it, baby, just bust the move, come on. If you want it, you got it. That's right, y'all. Put your hands together. Put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up. Yeah.
Put up your hands.
All right, Denver cover band Thumpin'. You can catch them this Friday and Saturday, August 11th and 12th at Hofbrau, Colorado. That's at 9110 Wadsworth Parkway in Westminster. You can find more information on the particular band Thumpin' at www.thumpinnog.net or on Facebook at Thumpin' Music Inc.
Thumpin'.
Thumpin' Music Inc. All
fun
right,
to say.
well, our guest tonight is Dr. Blue, and I believe, Jerry Lee, it's time to hear from him once again.
I think so. All right, the fabulous Dr. Blue, ladies and gentlemen. Dig it, Denver.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to extend a special thanks to BP and Jay Lee for letting me come down to the bowling alley and play for you guys. And it's been an absolutely fabulous night. Anytime that my score involves 3 numbers, that's a good night. You took a part of me that I really miss. I keep asking, can it go on like this? You told yourself a lie, I told myself one too. I'm trying to get closer, but I'm still a million miles from you. You took the silver, you took the gold, you left me standing out in the cold. People asked about you, I didn't tell them everything I knew. I'm trying to get closer, but I'm still a million miles from you. I don't dare close my eyes, I don't dare wink. Maybe in the next life I'll hear myself think, feel like talking to someone I don't know who. I'm trying to get closer, but I'm still a million miles from you. I'm trying to get closer, I'm still a million miles from you. I'm trying to get closer, I'm still a million miles from you.
All right. Dr. Blue here on Soundcheck, the Denver music scene. And what was that one entitled, Mr. Blue? Dr. Blue? God, I keep saying that.
Mr. Blue. Well, he is a mister.
Well, I answer to a lot of things.
Mr. Dr. Blue.
That song was called Million Miles. That is a Bob Dylan song.
Ah, very nice.
I like the effect on the
Didn't even know it was an ukulele.
I always liked Bob's music, but I have to say that your singing is far superior to his.
Yeah, good old Buzzsaw Bob.
Here, let me slip you a little bit of money, Brian.
Hey, you know, another project, Bruce, that you were involved in was the Fuzzy Cocktails. Do you remember that one?
Oh, man, that was like the highlight of my life.
There may be...
That was like, woo!
That was the highest rung of the ladder there, wasn't it? Yeah. You know, there may be a reunion coming up.
Really?
Yeah, right here on Soundcheck, an exclusive.
Oh, my.
But if we have time, I think we're going to spin one from the Fuzzy Cocktails. I do apologize for the singer coming up on this one. This one's called 33-Time Loser. And here are the Fuzzy Cocktails on Soundcheck, the Denver music scene.
I wonder how many teardrops I'm gonna be falling tonight, and how many heartaches can a man have? It won't last. I lost some lovers, I lost some friends, I flew in love, and I just can't win. I'm a 3-time loser, been a 3-time loser. 1, 2, 3, yeah, look at me now. Time loser. I wonder how many hours of true love I have to waste, and how many heartaches of true love I have to pay. Not just once, not just twice. What kind of love pays that price? For the 3-time loser, for the 3-time loser. Guess to the 3 now. The 3-time loser. Oh yeah. Oh, I wonder how many teardrops I'm gonna be crying tonight, and how many heartbreaks can my heart stand in this life? Now I'm empty, my heart's stone. I feel love, and I'm dying alone. But a 3-time loser, been a 3-time loser. 1, 2, 3, ah, look at me now, baby. The 3-time loser.
Fuzzy Cocktails there with 33-Time Loser. My goodness, what a streak. That was another project that Bruce Thompson here was involved in, and I sure do appreciate you. I think you're on guitar and bass on that one.
Yes, indeed, I was. That
Guitar
was a
and
fun
bass,
project.
At the same time.
It's incredible.
Hey, well, or Dr. Blue, we wanted to...
I knew he was going to say Mr.
AKA Bruce Thompson. We wanted to thank you so much for joining us
Did you have a good time tonight?
I had a great time.
Oh, man.
Excellent.
I've never seen you bowl better. Seriously. And
he did. I'm the only one that didn't get 3 digits. I got a 99.
You were so close. And it's weird. Those long-haired guys are doing a whole different bowling over there in the corner.
That's what they do.
Yeah.
Maybe you need to go talk to Walter White. He might improve your score.
You might be right.
No,
you might be right.
Did Walter White, was he on Dennis the Menace back in the 50s? He played Mr. Wilson? Was that Walter White?
Negative. He was on Malcolm in the Middle. He was the dad.
Oh, wait.
Show, but yeah.
Oh,
close enough.
I've seen that one.
Mr. Wilson, Malcolm in the Middle. That's all. Yeah, you have. Hey, once again, thanks to Dr. Blue, a.k.a. Bruce Thompson, for joining us tonight.
Yay!
You can listen to the show in its entirety sometime tomorrow on our YouTube channel. We also want to thank David A. Barber.
Thank you, David.
Author of Gigging. Everything you need to know about playing gigs except how to play your axe.
Yeah,
also
that's very
the webmaster
good, Brian.
over at Rock On Colorado. Hey, next week's guest, we have the Wendy Clark Band.
And you know what? Everyone knows it's Wendy.
That's also on Breaking Bad, you know that? I'm going to play that next week.
Wow. I should really watch that show sometime.
You absolutely... You know they have Breaking Bad binges or marathons every
Does it come on Me TV or Antenna TV? Those are the only 2 channels I get.
That I'm not sure about.
Okay.
But I'll let you know. But yeah, I'm going to play that song next week. But once again, our guest is Wendy Clark Band. Thanks again to Dr. Blue and David A. Barber. You've been listening to Soundcheck, the Denver music scene, and we will talk to you next week.
Yes,
right
we
here
will.
on Live 365.
Bye.